So this video is going to be looking at True Strike, and the build series as I've been doing is for the Ranger, and earlier levels we picked Ranger Knight, which is great, but the other options are Favoured Enemy. I think we get another one at another level, but at level 6 we get to pick another option, and there's not really a lot to pick. I've done a video on Bounty Hunter, which gives you an ensnaring strike, but I actually chose Mage Breaker, and I didn't want to go through too much on the picking of it, so I wanted to do a separate video on True Strike. Now if you look at the actual cantrip strike spell here, it gives you advantage, and if we just go and have a quick look what advantage means, advantage says when you do a dice roll on the attack roll, you roll two dice, and the highest one is the one you go with. Okay, it lasts for 2 turns, but that just means when you cast a spell, you've got 2 turns before it disappears. It's a concentration, so you can't use another concentration spell such as Hunter's Mark. It does have a 60 feet range, so you can cast it from quite a big distance, and it's a main action. Now obviously if you cast True Strike, the other bad thing about it is it uses both of your actions, so your main action and your second attack. So you're actually going to lose 2 attacks with this, but I'll show you how to use it out of combat, which works much better. So let's just go and accept Mage Breaker. Yeah, we're done, and off we go. In this example I'm going to show you if you've got something that hasn't aggro to you, so let's see this one here is not red. If you cast True Strike, there you go. Okay, it doesn't aggravate it, so you don't lose any of your abilities and actions, etc. So we're doing an examine on this creature. You can see his armor class is 22. He's invulnerable at the moment. Obviously, I don't know why. But this could be where you might want to cast True Strike just to get some initial damage. Obviously he's already had some initial damage, but it is one time you might want to do that. It only lasts 2 turns. I know I keep saying it. So if I cast it now, then try and do what I want to do to get him to be vulnerable, those 2 turns will disappear. So the only chance I can do in this particular example is I've got to do it while I'm in combat. And of course we know what happens if I cast True Strike while I'm in combat. I'm actually going to lose all my action attacks. And I would rather use those than do a True Strike. But he is a high armor class, so you might get one of those ones where you keep missing. And you go, well actually it's better to have a guaranteed 1 attack. Well, I would say guaranteed, a very much more likely attack to hit than missing 3. Okay, now just for comparison you might be interested, at the moment my armor class is 24. Look at that. Whee! Let's go and see if I can cast it from here. Not quite, so I have to do a little bit of moving. And I'm going to cast it. I'm in combat, so I'm going to lose my 2 attacks, as you can see. I can't jump, but I've got a bonus step, so luckily I can use Misty Step with that. It's one of the times you might want to see how useful it is. Now I can't do any attacking, but he has got True Strike. What I want to show you is that True Strike doesn't work with one of your companions hitting the creature. It only works with me. If I lose concentration, which I might do here, it's going to disappear as well. So see how we get on. Right, so as you can see, I've got a 70% advantage. So, ooh, there we go. See, True Strike still on there. Didn't affect it. Let's just go and check the combat logs just to prove it. But there's nothing on here about True Strike. Okay, other than the fact that he received it. Right, my turn. So now I've got all my attacks. He's still got True Strike, but only on this turn. And so now I could cast Hunter's Mark to get a bit more damage. But, oh no, I can't cast Hunter's Mark. I apologise because it's got concentration. So let's do an attack. And it hit. Okay, so it's my turn. So I've got dazed, which I got disadvantage. So this could be another reason for using Hunter's Strike. So I can try and get rid of the disadvantage. Still got that, but I've got a bit of a, you know, but no, but I only get one attack again. And I missed. So is it worth it? Rarely. It's difficult to use. Too many things of this spell are against you. If it didn't use both main actions, that would boost its appeal. I will log a support call to check if this is by design and post reply in description. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think.